A tsunami strikes suddenly. Over the centuries, Japan has been hit by numerous tsunami. The awesome power of a tsunami drags cars into the ocean in an instant. There are numerous victims. The more you understand about tsunami, the greater your chance of surviving.
All coasts are vulnerable to tsunami. For example, Japan has a very long coastline because the country includes numerous islands, peninsulas, capes, and gulfs. Japan's coastline stretches 34,000 kilometers, which is equal to 85% of the length of the equator. A tsunami is a natural disaster that anyone can encounter. Together, let's learn about tsunami and find out what we can do to save ourselves.
Well, you already know quite a lot. That's good.
Hi, Professor Tsunami. Hi, everyone. Let's welcome Professor Tsunami, our expert on tsunami.
Thank you. I've been studying tsunami for many years, and you can ask me anything you'd like about tsunami. First of all, did you know that tsunami is a word Japan has given to the world?
Oh, really? I didn't know tsunami was used around the world. When did it come into use internationally?
It was after the tsunami that struck Hawaii in 1946. The word tsunami, used by Japanese Americans, spread throughout the world. Let's watch some rare footage of tsunami. Look at this gigantic wave. This is a tsunami.
Look out! The tsunami is going to overwhelm that boat.
This was taken 8 minutes after the earthquake struck. As you can see, the tsunami is rushing toward the coast, affecting a large area. In May 1983, an earthquake with a magnitude of 7.7 occurred beneath the Japan Sea, and a tsunami struck the coastline of Japan. About 100 people perished, including 13 elementary school children on a field trip. You can see how dangerous it is to be on the coast when a tsunami strikes. In July 1993, an earthquake with a magnitude of 7.8 occurred off the southwest coast of Hokkaido, and a tsunami reached Okushiri Island within just a few minutes of the earthquake. It took the lives of more than 200 people and destroyed hundreds of houses. The locations of fatal tsunami-genic earthquakes that occurred in the past 1,300 years are plotted in this figure. As you can see, Japan is something of a tsunami hotspot. In particular, northern Japan has been struck by tsunami many times. In June 1896, over 20,000 people perished as a result of a tsunami triggered by an earthquake off the northeast coast of Japan. Japan, with its lengthy indented coastline, has been struck by numerous tsunami over the years.
Professor, how high does a tsunami have to be in order to be dangerous?
Your question reveals a common misconception.
High waves seem more dangerous to me.
Tsunami and normal waves are completely different. All tsunami are dangerous, regardless of their heights. Now, let me prove it. This is an experimental pool in which several types of waves can be generated. Let's start with normal waves.
They look like the usual waves one sees on the ocean.
Next, this is a tsunami wave.
Wow! It's completely different from a normal wave.
In the case of a tsunami, it looks as if the surface of the ocean is rearing up.
Scary! It looks as if a wall of water suddenly attacks you.
Even a small tsunami has far more energy than a normal wave. This picture shows the mark left by a tsunami. The mark on the wall indicates that a tsunami reached about 50 centimeters above the ground. See what a 50-centimeter tsunami can do? The record shows that even a 25-centimeter tsunami can do a great deal of damage.
I had no idea a 25-centimeter tsunami could be so powerful.
Yes, indeed. Even a small tsunami packs a tremendous punch. In addition to the tsunami, drifting wreckage injures people and damages buildings, cars, and anything in its way. Coupled with the danger of an earthquake, damage is multiplied. You must understand that it is extremely dangerous to stay on the coast or to go and view the sea after an earthquake strikes.
Yes, since even a 25 or 50-centimeter tsunami can cause such damage, it must be really awful when a 5 or 10-meter tsunami strikes.
Following the 1993 earthquake off Hokkaido, a 30-meter tsunami was observed.
30 meters? I can't even begin to imagine such a thing.
Using computer graphics, let me show you a 30-meter tsunami.
Professor, watch out!
What? What? No! Not yet! You now understand just how dangerous tsunami can be.
Professor, are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. No worries. As you saw, unlike normal waves, a tsunami causes the ocean to rear up like a mountain as it heads toward the coast at a tremendous speed. I'm 1 meter tall. Look at this 30-meter tsunami. Although rare, they can occur. This is the aftermath of the 1993 tsunami. Uprooted grass on the cable indicates the tsunami reached at least that height. This shows the power of the 1983 tsunami. Numerous concrete blocks, each weighing 4 tons, were carried inland.
Professor, please explain how and why such powerful tsunami occur.
As you know, tsunami are caused by earthquakes. The Earth's surface consists of interlocking plates. plates shift, and strain accumulates where plates meet. When the strain exceeds its limit, a rebound occurs, causing an earthquake. When the ocean floor rises or subsides, the ocean is displaced. This generates vertical motion of the seawater, causing tsunami to race toward the coast.
Tsunami can toss boats around as if they were toys.
Yes, you can see that a tsunami has far more power than a normal wave.
That large tsunami approached the coast at a tremendous speed. How fast does a tsunami move?
In a deep ocean, a tsunami travels very fast. In oceans of 500 meters deep, a tsunami travels at 250 kilometers per hour.
250 kilometers per hour? That's as fast as a bullet train.
In oceans of 5,000 meters deep, a tsunami increases to 800 kilometers per hour. That's as fast as a jet. This is the 1960 Chilean tsunami. This tsunami, with a maximum height of 6 meters, took the lives of 142 people in Japan. This tsunami, caused by an earthquake off the coast of Chile, took 22 hours to reach Japan, traveling the 17,000 kilometers from South America to Japan at an average speed of 800 kilometers per hour, like a jet. It's extraordinary that a tsunami can maintain such power and speed.
A 6-meter tsunami triggered by an earthquake on the other side of the world. Incredible.
On reaching shallow water, a tsunami slows. But its height increases and it becomes extremely destructive.
Why is that?
As a tsunami reaches shallow water and slows, the subsequent tsunami catches up, and the height of the tsunami increases because they are combined. The height of a tsunami is largely dependent on the configuration of the coastline and the topography of the ocean floor.
That's why harbors and narrow channels suffer great damage. Estuaries must also be vulnerable to tsunami.
That's a good point. Not only the mouth of rivers, but also rivers themselves are vulnerable to tsunami. This shows a tsunami flowing up the river at a speed of 40 kilometers per hour. It traveled 1 kilometer upstream from the mouth of the river. Tsunami may also destroy bridges and overflow riverbanks. So, a tsunami can cause damage not only to coastal areas, but also to the upstream areas.
Now I know just how terrifying tsunami can be. What can you do to save yourself in the event of a tsunami?
That's the most important question. The answer is quite simple.
それでは釧路のスタジオからお伝えします。今、津波警報と津波注意報が出ました。
Tsunami warnings and advisories are issued by the authorities. Here, the Japan Meteorological Agency keeps a constant watch over earthquake and tsunami activity. Tsunami warnings are issued within minutes of an earthquake. If you feel an earthquake at the coast, you should evacuate the area immediately without waiting for a warning. Evacuate immediately. That's the most important point. Several minutes may elapse before a tsunami warning is issued. So, everyone should evacuate immediately to a higher ground.
If there is no higher ground nearby, what should you do?
In that case, you should go to the top of a sturdy concrete building.
Got it. Evacuate to a tall, sturdy building instead.
Now you know that even a small tsunami with a height of 25 to 50 centimeters can cause a great deal of destruction. In the event of an earthquake, keep well away from the coast. If you act sensibly, you have a good chance of surviving a tsunami.
Yes, I see exactly what you mean. If you feel an earthquake near the coast, you should move inland immediately. If a tsunami warning is issued, evacuate without delay. Is that right, Professor?
That's right. Additionally, it's a good idea to check places to evacuate to and routes in advance. If you go to the coast, it's advisable to take a radio with you. Please heed my advice. After all, I'm the tsunami expert.
Professor, an earthquake!
We are in the middle of an interview.
I'm getting out of here right now!
Yes, it's essential to evacuate. Ah! Yes, don't forget the first thing to